Normalement c'est comme ça.
السلام عليكم. حبيبي درس يا درس. Okay.
Ini bikin yang kanan lain. Yang kita apa gitu? Nih punya mana?
Mereka. Kalau degi saya baca jam bulu ni. Mereka make you gonna tell you.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كلام الله وخير الهدي هدي مصطفى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us. Allah to accept our fasting, our praise, our charity. Allah to get us in Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. So today is to continue with the same topic that we started last night. We had a question last night which was, why do we fast? Why do we fast? So the answer was, we fast to gain taqwa. We fast to get a taqwa. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Baqarah, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. So now the second question was, what is a taqwa? The dars was finished while giving the definition of taqwa according to the explanation of our scholars, rahimahumullah. So today, inshallah, in these few minutes, we're going to get again to ask the same question. But we have to understand from yesterday and today, you have to know that anywhere after today, if someone asks you what is a taqwa, you have to be prepared to give the right answer. Briefly, someone asks you why do we fast, you have to be prepared to give an answer as a Muslim. Why? Guess what? One of your customers in the city, or one of your friend, a non-Muslim friend or customer, study about the Islam or willing to take a shahada, but the only one question he has to have an answer to convert him to be a Muslim. If this question is, why do we fast? Or if this question is, what is the taqwa? And this friend asks you as a Muslim, or your co-worker, something like that, if you don't have answer for a person, most of the time, it's not going to encourage you to take a shahada. So you have to be prepared at least to give the answers. Like, if the person see you praying all the time, you claim to be a Muslim all the time, and sometimes you ask questions, even like, let me give you someone number, or I gotta bring CD for you, or I gotta bring book for you. Sometimes they think like, I don't think you even know what to do. So there's a question we must have answer for it. Again, we're going to go for the next 5 minutes. Again and again, what is a taqwa? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prescribed fasting in the month of Ramadan for us to try to get a taqwa. Allah created this world for a purpose, to worship Him. And by worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the purpose in the worship is to gain a taqwa. Because when you reach the level of al-muttaqeen, al-mu'mineen, There's no way to get that for someone if you don't have taqwa. If you don't have taqwa, you cannot get that. So now you do everything in your daily life to be able to get this taqwa. So now question again, what is a taqwa to you? فليتفضل. Now, do we have any answer? What is the taqwa?
Fear Allah.
To fear Allah. Yesterday we had that. Today we want a different thing, a different idea. Yesterday we said taqwa is the fear of Allah. I think it's that. I think. But if we have any other answer, we'll take that. What is the taqwa? To fear Allah. What is the fear of Allah? You say taqwa is to fear Allah. How you give definition to someone who's not a Muslim? You say to fear Allah. He might say to fear Allah. What is that? What is the fear of Allah? How do you define it? Father.
Taqwa is like to protect yourself or to sacrifice yourself. Taqwa, the actual taqwa is the word by
To protect yourself. Okay.
or to, another word like to hire, like to sacrifice yourself to Allah.
Okay.
That's what the actual word taqwa is from the word hire.
Jazakumullah khair. Anyone else? Now, so the taqwa, as you just say, as Imam say, most of the time is the Arabic roots, which is from al-ta'u wal al-qafu wal ya'u taqwa. You know, is to fear Allah. This is the most famous word that most of us translate taqwa with it. It's right. But taqwa is something that we can call it a shield. You know, I don't know if you see the movie or the jihad. At the time of the Prophet ﷺ, when they go for the jihad, they have the sword and they have something in this hand. They protect themselves with it, which called a shield. That's a barrier between them and the sword. Taqwa is a shield, is a protection, you know. So taqwa protects you against something, as the shield protects you from the sword or from the knife or from the iron. So now, taqwa, it protects you from entering the hellfire. Because if you try to protect from something, that means you feel, you have a kind of the fear from that thing. That's why we translate it to fear Allah. Because you try to gain this taqwa. And Allah also always asks you about this taqwa. Do you know how many times taqwa was mentioned in the Quran? How many times taqwa was mentioned in the Quran? Right? Okay, let's go. As we say, it's a class. So this is another question. How many times the taqwa was mentioned in the Quran? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times?
I would love to know.
Yes, you would love to know? Let's guess. Let's take a guess. How many times the word taqwa was mentioned in the Quran? Silve, do you know how many times? 10? Far away from that.
Maybe 200 times.
18. Go to the 100. Forget about 10. Let's go to the 100. Yeah. It's between 2 and 300.
Yes.
Yeah, between 2 and 300.
187? 287?
287, almost close. Taqwa was mentioned in the Quran. 318. Finish your bread, then you're going to answer the class. 258 times. The word taqwa was mentioned in the Quran 358 times. And let's go back to the definition. Let's take what Ali said, radiallahu anhu. When Ali radiallahu anhu was asked about the taqwa, this is what he gave as describing the word of taqwa. Ali radiallahu say, at-taqwa, هي الخوف من الجليل والقناعة بالقليل والعمل بالتنزيل والاستعداد ليوم الرحيل. This is what Ali radiallahu anhu gave about the definition of the taqwa. So in the Arabic word, if you ask about the taqwa, if you give this sentence here, you are good. التقوى بمعنى الخوف من الجليل والعمل بالتنزيل والقناعة بالقليل والاستعداد ليوم الرحيل. This is the fourth thing that Ali radiallahu said. He said taqwa, for him to describe taqwa, he said al-khawf min al-jalil, as Imam just said, is to fear Allah. It's the first thing. Taqwa means to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wal-amal bil-tanzeel, and to make sure that you work with the revelation, which is the Quran. Anything that Allah said in the Quran, do this one is good, do it. If Allah says stay away from it, stay away from it. Work with the Quran in your daily life. Try your best to do what you have to do and try to stay away what Allah asks you to stay away. And al-qana'atu bi-qaleel. And be happy with the small one. The share that Allah has given to you, be happy with that. Don't be someone every day you are complaining. Like most of us, if we meet in the morning, assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam, how are you? Oh, not too good. You know, how's your work? Oh, it's slow. How's your family? Oh, problem, this kid or my wife. You know, he said, don't do that. And he said, don't do that. Be satisfied with the small one that Allah has given to you. The small knowledge that Allah has given to you, consider yourself as you are the share of all the world. The money, the dollar that Allah has given to you, right? Praise Allah upon that. Think that this is big. Because some people, they don't have a penny, but you have a dollar. Be happy with the small one. If you have a family, it's a problem. It's okay, it's a test for you. But someone died tonight to have a family, but they can't. If Allah chooses you to give it to you, at least be happy with that. That also is the taqwa. To satisfy the way you see yourself. It's like he's trying to say, if you wake up in the morning to see yourself in any condition, say Alhamdulillah, I'm the best Muslim today. Then Allah going to increase you. Then the last one he said, Wal isti'dadu liyawm al-rahil, and be prepared to leave this place. Get ready, prepare yourself to go and meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said this is the taqwa. So he gave 4 sentences. Ali radiallahu anhu gave 4 sentences. A lot of the scholars, they talk about the taqwa. They give their definition. But this is, I can say the definition of Ali is the top one. It is the top one. He said, be ready to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If the angel of the death have to come to us, every one of us, when you have to go, I don't think you're going to have someone. Because if he come to me personally, I'm going to keep pushing. If I tell him 2020, when he come, I will say, can you give me 5 more? At least get ready for it before the time arrives. And here is a point that we want to stop on it. Sometimes we hear that the angel that take his soul, do you know his name? The angel that came to take our soul out, do you know his name? The one who give a death. What is his name? Azrael, you sure? Okay, how many people say Azrael? Raise your hand. as a finish of bread. How many people say Azrael? Then we go for the second one. Okay, that's Azrael. How about the second name of it? Malakul Maut, second name. Okay. Okay. How about the third name? We have Azrael, we have Malakul Maut and Israfil. No, that's not. That's not the one who take your man. There's a few of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them their duty. Biriski wal amtari Mika'ilu. You know, so we're not going there. So here, this is a good point we need to understand for everyone trying to practice the Sunnah. Azrael is not the name of Malakul Maut. There's no authentic proof anywhere in the hadith that his name is Azrael. It's not there. So let's forget about that. His name mentioned in the Quran, Malakul Maut. In the hadith, Malakul Maut. So if you've been asked today, don't say Azrael because there's no dalil. Because as a Muslim, we go based upon the dalil. Everything can be dalil, but we have to go with authentic dalil. So Azrael is not authentic anywhere from the Kutub. So the name of it is Al-Malakul Maut. Al-Malakul Maut. So he said, make sure you get ready before that day. So now, quickly, if someone has a taqwa, what is bring to you? If Allah will help someone to have a taqwa, you're going to be a friend, a closest friend to Allah. You're going to be Allah's friend. Because from the beginning of the world until today, every message that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala advised him with this taqwa. And he sent them to send a message to his people to try to get the taqwa. وَلَقَدْ وَصَّيْنَا الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ إِلَى آخِرِ الْآيَةِ where Allah says, أَنِ اتَّقُوا اللَّهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave advice to the people before you to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you too to fear Allah. When you get that, your case is over. Your destination, inshallah, is Jannatul Firdaus, because you are part of the muttaqin. Allah says in the Quran, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِ يُسْرًا. So if you have a taqwa, Allah is going to take care of your business everywhere you are. In this life here, this is how we translate. Allah is going to make the things easy for you in life here. But in hereafter, right? When the Malakul Maut to come to someone who was a taqwa, someone who's living with the taqwa, your affair, Allah is going to take care of that. That's why Allah said, when the malaika come to someone who was a taqwa, Allah will say to them with the happiness. Before he comes, Allah will send the group of the malaika to give you happiness. Your time is coming. Don't be sad. Don't be panic. You are good. You're going to the Jannah. So Allah is going to send a group of malaika one after each other to just give you happiness because you have taqwa. But if you have a taqwa, your case is different. That's what Allah says in the Quran, لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Those are al-muttaqin. And in the qabr, something. And in the qiyamah, something. So let's try to get this taqwa. How you get taqwa first? Make sure that anything that Allah has making obligation upon you, you take care of it 100%. Basically, the first one. Make sure you pray every time in the time. Don't pray nafila, you sleep 9 o'clock, you pray fajr. That's not a taqwa, you don't have it yet. The one you have is weak. Give a zakat. Fast in the month of Ramadan. Willing to give the forgiveness of Allah, and at the same time, Allah to give you taqwa. Sometimes when you listen to the story of the Sahabas, sometimes you think, you ask yourself, is these people really human beings or not? No, they're human beings like us, because they have a taqwa more than us. They have more taqwa more than us, even between ourselves. Those who have taqwa more than, you will see, if you are, your friend is someone, or you collaborating with someone who has a taqwa more than you, you're going to see that in every movement, And every action that you do, if he's speaking, you will see that. Right? Just for example, you're doing business or you're driving, you're doing anything. Someone comes to buy something from you. You say it's a $5, right? The person opened his wallet, pretending to give you $5, and wrong, he made a mistake, he gave you $100, then he left. You watch it, oh, 100, oh, please, don't put down pockets. Do you have a taqwa? You don't have it. She's gone. Even if she take a step away, she already give it to you, or he already give it to you. When the person come back, there's no proof to show that the person give you $100. You can keep it. But you, the one who was a taqwa, you're going to call the person, excuse me, I think you made a mistake. You give me $100, you give me $5. The person has a taqwa because it's fear Allah. So, anything we do in the worship, we have to make sure that we're trying to get to something. When we get it, inshallah, is a Jannah. And at the same time, to make dua to ask Allah to give you taqwa. So, it's time, so we have to understand this. We fasting, inshallah ta'ala. Allah, we're going to get this taqwa. And this is the taqwa. Quran is full of the taqwa, where Prophet ﷺ talked to Eve. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speak to the Prophet. And the Prophet to his people something. We look at the Surah to Shu'ara, when Allah is talking about the story of the Prophet. Right? He gives. Listen to what the Prophet says. Allah tattaqun. Every Prophet, after they say, do this one, don't do this one, Allah want this, at the end of the ayah, go to Surah to Shu'ara tonight. You will see at the end of every speech of the Prophet, either Shu'aib or Nuh or Salih or Yunus, they will say, Allah tattaqun. Don't you feel Allah? Don't you feel Allah? Like you give advice to someone, don't worship, don't do adultery, don't drink, don't smoke, don't this. After finish everything, don't you guys feel Allah? So this is the word that they end with. We sure when you get the taqwa, you got everything. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us taqwa. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us iman, to increase our faith, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us. So make sure that anything, any kind of the worship that you do, you have in your mind Allah to give you taqwa. And do it exactly the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to do. You want to speak, before you speak, think about it. You want to do something, make sure before you get into it, you're doing it. You're doing it according to what Allah said. Then from there, you control yourself. In your way, you're going to get taqwa, little. Once you get there, Allah accepts you, you are done. There's a hadith al-Qudusi for that, we're going to end with that. Once you get the taqwa, in hadith al-Qudusi, Allah says it's going to be your hand. Your hand will not do anything that Allah don't want. Your foot will not walk to anywhere that Allah don't want. You will not speak your speech. You will not say anything that Allah don't want. So to get there, you have to work for it. وَالَّذِينَ اهْتَدَوْا زِدْنَاهُمْ هُدًى. Those who try to be guided, I Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.